Hello, good evening, and welcome to the sports segment here on the Joy News Prime with me, Ore Kuampo. For what has been a big day with just about 24 hours to go to the big game between Nigeria and Ghana at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. In terms of preparations for the Black Stars, there was a press conference earlier today as the team also took part in their final training session at the Kumasi-based stadium. And this is a Joy Sports report putting together the event that unfolded today.
Football fans in Kumasi were in a static mood before the final training session of the Black Stars ahead of the game against the Super Eagles of Nigeria on Friday. The team, led by former midfielder Otto Addo, has been training in Kumasi since Tuesday as they fine-tune preparations for the big game against their sworn rivals. Head coach of the four-time African champions, Otto Addo, says despite the skepticism among Ghanaians, the team will not disappoint in Kumasi.
That people are skeptical because of the let's say the last bad tournament, so it's normal. But where there's skepticism, there's a chance, and this skepticism, which was among the press or among a lot of people, made us actually work harder. So we have a plan. This is for sure. For sure, I can't tell the plan right now. We have to play the game, and then everybody hopefully will see. But football is football. You can play good, you can still lose. You can play bad, you can win. So first of all, me and the coaching staff, so we worked hard. The players worked hard to bring the plan on the pitch, and to make a high probability that we win. And we are very, very conscious about this.
Skipper of the side, Thomas Partey, says the players will give everything on the pitch after their disappointing campaign in the 2021 African Cup of Nations.
At the AFCON, we didn't have much time. We were going to a tournament. This is not just a two-game. So it's different. Now we have an opportunity to qualify for World Cup. We are going to face a great opponent with quality players, and we believe in each other. We're working hard. We did our best. As Coach said, we have a plan that we want to, play as a team. We want to, develop this team to be able to achieve greater things. So this is what we want to do. We concentrate in this game. We try to do our best. Everyone that will be on the pitch will give their 100% or 200%, and at the end, what will happen, we have to be grateful for whatever we did.
The second leg of the World Cup playoff will come off at the Moshood Abiola Stadium in Abuja on March 29.
Well, as we speak, Nigeria themselves are also training on the Baba Yara Sports pitch ahead of the game tomorrow. That would be their final training session. But let's still do some more stories on the Jollof Derby, where former Vice President of the Ghana Football Association, George Afriyie, has called on Ghanaians to throw their weight behind the Black Stars for the World Cup qualifier against Nigeria. Afriyie, who led the Black Stars as a management committee chairman, wants supporters to put behind the team's poor showing in the Africa Cup of Nations and be optimistic.
This is another big opportunity for us to show a massive support for our dear Black Stars. Remember, there's only one Black Stars. We are the Black Stars of Africa. Irrespective of whatever anybody says, irrespective of our recent forms, irrespective of our recent participations and failures, this is still another big opportunity for us to eliminate Nigeria. I call on every single football-loving fan in Ghana and outside Ghana, especially all my brothers, Ghanaians and sisters. This is a big opportunity for us to market our country, Ghana. This is another opportunity for us to prove to all the football fans across the globe that we are Ghana. When we are determined to do it, we do it. We've done it before and we can do it again. I call on every supporter, every single football fan of Ghana to go to Kumasi Baba Yara Sports Stadium to give massive support to cheer our Black Stars to victory. We've done it before and we can do it again. Ignore the big names being bundled around. We also have the Daniel Matis, the Alexander Jikus, the Jordan Ayus, the Kudus Mohammed. We have the men Tell them we have the men and we are capable of beating Nigeria. We are going to qualify for the next edition of the World Cup 2022. We will do it, and we call on your support. We call on everybody to give maximum support to the Black Stars. My support is with the Black Stars. I support the Black Stars. I support the GFA. I support the government. They have done a fantastic job by putting together a fantastic technical team. And this, they all need our support to succeed. I call on everyone to support the Black Stars. Go Black Stars, go Black Stars, go Ghana, go Black Stars.
Well, go Black Stars, go Black Stars. But the Minister of Youth and Sports, Mustafa Yusuf, has responded to a claim by his colleague in Nigeria that the Super Eagles will beat the Black Stars blue-black. Now, according to him, the comment from Sunday Dare does not represent his true emotions ahead of the contest, so he tickled himself to have a good laugh.
We have a very long history of relationship, a very good relationship between Ghana and Nigeria. And we are very, when it comes to sports and other things like jollof rice and most things, we are rivalry. We share a very huge rivalry. But this rivalry have not spoiled the relationship between these two beautiful countries. So on Friday, all what our country have to do, we are ready to battle, and we are very, very sure that our boys, the caliber of players that we have called, the commitment that they have shown so far, the training, the technical team that we have, the management team that we have, there is no doubt that on Friday, our Blasters, the Blasters of the Republic, is going to shine, and shine across the whole world. And we are going to defeat Nigeria, both here in Kumasi and also in Abuja, far away in Nigeria. There's no doubt. We are prepared to beat Nigeria in this game, both here in Ghana and also in Nigeria. We have a track record when it comes to football between these two beautiful countries, and the history is going to repeat itself. As far as we know, Nigeria cannot compare themselves to Ghana as far as football is concerned. And my brother is just tickling himself just to make himself happy. And I know that if you look at his posture, even when I saw the video, if you look at his posture, you can see that he's under serious pressure and tension because he knows the country that he's coming to meet, and he knows what we can do. We can create surprises. It's a country that even when we use a club to represent our nation, Nigeria could not stand us. Even a club level that we use to represent our nation, Nigeria could not stand up. So I'm very, very confident that on Friday, the star of the Republic of Ghana is going to shine bright across the country.
Well, that was the Minister for Youth and Sports, Mustafa Yusuf, sharing his view, and he is arguably confident that Ghana would be able to qualify to the World Cup. And to do that, they have to go past Nigeria. And to give us some perspective of what the chances are really ahead of the game tomorrow is Joy Sports Joel Bote, who joins me in the studio. Joel, the squad list is equally important. Ghanaians had to wait a very long time before it finally arrived on Tuesday morning or so. What do you make of the Ghana squad list, and does it bring confidence, or you think that after seeing the team, people's hopes might be shattered a bit?
Personally, coming from the perspective or point of view from the fans, I understand where they were concerned about the squad list not coming out early. A lot of people did have the love and support for the nation and would love to see the players that are going to represent them at the playoff against Nigeria. Now, looking at that squad list, personally, when I looked at it, I liked it at the beginning. But then when I began to go deeper, I had questions. And so if we look at the Ghanaian squad list, we have new players and we have debutants, and one of them is our own Christopher. And a few other players like Dennis Odoi and Dennis Kosa as well. But then let me focus more on the attackers. If we look at the attackers for Nigeria, you can see the likes of Osimhen and Igalo. And when we see such players, they bring fear into the Ghanaians out there because they know they carry double digits in numbers in terms of goals. Now, if we are to focus on that as well and come to the Ghanaian side of it, we have players like Jordan Ayew who have really struggled up top, and we kind of have problems with them in the setup of the Ghanaian national team, and it has reflected over time, over the past 5 or 6 games that we've played for the as he has played for the national team. So these are some of the concerns that I have with the squad list.
And you know, you're speaking of Nigeria having the upper hand in terms of the front men. Technically, it means that Ghana come into this game maybe as underdogs. You look at the FIFA rankings, the form, the quality of the squad. It looks like the Black Stars would have to pull, you know, a magic trick out of the hat. And do you think that, you know, the team that has been presented has the ability to be able to go past Nigeria and reach a World Cup?
Yeah, I have some sense of hope within me, and I would like us to show the graphic of the average positions of the Nigerian national team. And when we look at that, to be able to explain into perspective why I have the hope. Now, if we look at the graph, you can see that the Nigerians are almost close to each other in the midfield. That's where their strong point is. But then in their wide areas, they're a bit open. And we can see from the right back perspective that there's a lot of space in behind. And that's where we can capitalize on. Now, if you look at the Ghanaian attackers, we don't have pure nines. And with that, it makes it easier for us to rotate our attackers. We have the likes of Jordan Ayew, who can play wide. Afena-Gyan can play wide as well. Christopher Intri can play wide as well. These are some of the advantages that we have. If we also look at the same graphic and we look in the midfield department, it's looking like Ndidi is out, and he has been the focal point, has been the spine of this team. Now, with Ndidi out, what we can do is we can then capitalize with our midfield and distribute the ball more, because they don't really have progressors or people who can hold the ball and open up play for the team. Now, where I love more about the Ghanaians is that we have a technical team that is quite diverse. You have the likes of Chris Hughton, who is our technical advisor, bringing in his experience. We also have Otto Addo, who is the head coach and has been with Dortmund. The whole coaching team has been in an elite coaching environment and can handle such situations. Playing without a pure number 9 doesn't really take anything out of our game. We could go with a false 9, we could play Kudus out there, and it could make a difference for us. It's quite unfortunate that we are hearing Kofi Tre has a little injury in there, but then I still have the hope and belief that he can still make an impact should he come on in the game tomorrow. He's one that has been in fine form and can definitely change the game for us. Also, we should capitalize more on the wide areas, as I said earlier. And their goalkeeping department is not really strong. And I'd like us to look at the goalkeepers of the Nigerian team. We would see that Okoye, who was the goalkeeper, the main goalkeeper, was not so perfect in there. You could see he played 21 games, 70%, which is good, but had conceded 29 goals, and he's just kept 6 clean sheets. In terms of penalty saved, he's not been the best. So should we enter into a penalty situation, we know that we stand a chance against such a keeper who's not really good in catching penalties. We also had Francis Ozu is in the lineup, and also they called up a new goalkeeper in John Noble, who has not really impressed that much in the league, but he's one that many called for and said, oh, him being one of the elderly figures in the team, it's right that they get someone from their local league to also have a representation in their national team, and hence why we see him there. He's played 4 games, he's conceded 4 goals. So then you wonder who's really going to step up in the game, because if you look at Daniel Akpeyi too, his goal saving percentage has not been that great. So these are some of the things that I noticed, and I think the Ghanaians can capitalize on. I believe we still stand a chance with the attackers we have, regardless of the numbers that are out there.
And what predictions would you be having towards this game?
This game, I'm predicting that the first leg we can use the stadium advantage and the home advantage, and that is where it's great, because we are averaging close to 30,000 fans at the Baba Yara when it comes to World Cup qualifiers, and we could definitely capitalize on that. Now, so I'm using that as a starting point, and I believe that we can use that advantage and go in with a 2-1 victory in Ghana, and hopefully pray for a draw in Nigeria.
Nigerians would also be praying. But thank you very much, Joel, for joining us in studio, letting us understand what the numbers really are heading into this game tomorrow. Remember, we're bringing you commentary of that match between Ghana and Nigeria, and it'll be coming off at 7 p.m. There would also be built up at 6 p.m. live on Joy 99.7 FM. But to some more stories, Deputy Majority Leader of the Parliament for Afenyo Makin wants the players to play as a unit to make the country proud.
Those 11 players who are going to be on the field should first forget about their individual skills and know that if they work as a team, it doesn't matter who scores, it is the name of Ghana. Sometimes we get disappointed when we see players holding on to the ball for such a long time, or because they want to make an effort to score. So, Mr. Speaker, I would say that there should be tactical discipline, there should be teamwork, so that at the end of the day, with the benefit of blessing, Ghana Black Stars will be victorious.
Well, the match would be kicking off at 7 p.m. tomorrow at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium, and we've been helping you with the coverage, doing various features, telling you different stories, some behind the scenes, and all of this, ahead of the game is brought to you and sponsored by Qatar Airways, going places together. KFC, Tigo, Sika, Koko Bundle. Life is simple. Azar Paint, number 1 from Azar Group since 1992, and then 10bet for the better. And we'll go for a quick break. When we come back, welcome back from the break. You're still live here on the Joy News Prime, and with me in the sports segment. And let's now focus on boxing. Former WBO Africa Super Welterweight champion Patrick Alote says he decided to fight to reclaim the title as part of a grand plan to work his way up towards a world title shot. Alote has not fought since defeating Victor Skemavo in a non-title fight at the Hydro-White Event Center at Dansuman in December 2020, but maintains that he can bounce back strongly and win the world title this time. Alote out to reclaim the WBO African title more than 15 months since that second round technical knockout victory over Kemavo, and Alote returns to the same venue to fight Hamisi Maya of Tanzania on March 26th for the vacant WBO Africa Super Welterweight title. Joining us in studio is the Tanzanian Super Welterweight boxer, as well as Gideon Oyazo Jingles. He's the project manager of Kabik Promotions. Jingles, it's good to have you and Hamisi here. Let's first talk about the bout and preparations. How is everything going so far ahead of the fight?
So far, I think we are in good hands. Thank you for the platform, really. We have Hamisi Maya, who just arrived from Tanzania. We have the Nigerian, who also just arrived. He will be fighting for the heavyweight title. So we're set really for Saturday, and we're looking for an explosive night at the Hydro-White Event Center.
And Hamisi, you're in Ghana. How are you feeling ahead of the fight?
First of all, thank you God. I have no word to speak. I have come to fight. So I promise the people of Ghana is not an easy fight. So come in large numbers. Kwanza namshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu in Swahili. Namshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu nimefika Ghana. Ghana is good. Ghana ni nchi nzuri, namshukuru Mwenyezi Mungu. Pia nampa taarifa rais wangu Mama Samia Suluhu, Ghana tumekuja wawili, na hivyo kama tumekuja wawili, basi tunaomba support yenu wa Tanzania kwa dua zenu. Pia vile vile nimekuja kutetea ubingwa wa WBO. Kwa hiyo ninachoomba Tanzania, hii ni vita kati ya Ghana na Tanzania. Kwa hiyo tunaomba mniombee kwa Mwenyezi Mungu niweze kuchukua ubingwa huu na kuleta Tanzania. Niko vizuri mpaka sasa hivi. Taarifa kwa Mama Samia, rais wangu wa Tanzania, hapa nipo katika vyombo vya habari. Kwa hiyo Mama Samia na Tanzania, serikali kwa ujumla na Watanzania kwa ujumla, kama mnanisikia, ningeomba kuambia nimekuja kwa heshima tukiwa watu wawili, mimi pamoja na kocha wangu. Nimekuja kwa heshima kupigana katika nchi ya Ghana kwa heshima. basi ningeomba nirudi na mnipokee kwa heshima Tanzania, naamini nitarudi na ubingwa kwa dua zenu wa Tanzania.
Okay. Thank you very much.
I hope you understood what he was trying to say.
I got the first part. Do you get some part of it?
Yeah, I got a few. He's trying to say that every Tanzanian in the country should actually come and support him. He's alone in Ghana, but he has a lot to offer. So hopefully, if they come in their numbers, he will be able to win this fight.
Incredible,
yes.
Incredible. But what has it been like in terms of the reception? You are with the promotions team. What are you anticipating ahead of this big night?
All right. Basically, we are looking forward to annexing continental titles. The reason being that we have 2 WBO Africa titles for the taking, and we hope that Ghana can have that. That's heavyweight and super welterweight. We're also hoping for 2 West African titles on the night. One of them being the super welterweight again for West Africa, and then the heavyweight, all right, with Nigeria. Now, the preparations are such that tomorrow we're hoping to have the full complement of all the bouts, about 8 solid fights planned for the night.
Okay.
Weighing is at 10 a.m. at the Hydroweight Event Center.
Okay.
And beyond that, we would actually be doing a few promotional tours that is going to some of the media houses. Okay. And then on the night on Saturday, we are hoping to have a party atmosphere. I mean, I keep saying that when you don't know stress, then you come from Bukom.
Yeah.
And boxing actually is home to everyone from Bukom. So being there and having that party atmosphere with the Jama and all of that.
Definitely a place to be.
You're going home thinking, Charlie, what have I been missing all this while? So we're hoping to see everyone at Hydroweight Event Center. It's at Akuko Photo Dance, man.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Jingles and Hamisi Maya. The fight comes off on March 26th. My name is Ori Kwampo, and that's how we wrap up the sports here. We have some more build up to the Ghana versus Nigeria clash after, and so you do want to hang around.